Okay. Didn't think we were going to make it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Little man wanted to watch Spider-Man on his birthday weekend, and he said he wanted to watch the fight with me, but he fell asleep. So here we are right now. Let me turn off this audio in the other window. Right now, the legend Michael Buffer is about to announce George Kambosos, the local product, as well as having the home field advantage, so to speak, in Australia. He's also Greek, and the Greek population outside of Greece is no bigger than in this area of Australia. So Devin Haney, the young, more skilled fighter. I'm not sure who this is. I can't see the name, but what's goody? So here we go. Michael Buffer just announced George Kambosos. George Kambosos, a body snatcher. Devin Haney, one of the best jabbers in the game. One of the best pure boxers in the game. His toughest competition to date. Arguably, maybe George Kambosos' toughest competition to date too, aside from Teofimo Lopez. 27-0, Devin Haney, 15 knockouts. 19-0, George Kambosos, 10 knockouts. Slight reach advantage for Devin Haney. The skill advantage for Devin Haney. But let's see. Because George Kambosos got dog in him. And when you got dog in you, that could make you lose, that could make you win. So now we're going to see if Devin Haney is the truth like he seems to be. If Devin Haney can develop a little more power and his chin holds up, there is no doubt in my mind that Devin Haney could be a Mayweather type of fighter. But he has not found any power yet. He doesn't really have much power yet. Round one just began. Here we go. 2:52 left. Round one. Middle of the ring. Devin Haney already, just flicking the jab. He throws in volume. He's one of the highest jabbers in all of boxing, and he lands at a higher rate than anybody else in his weight class. What's going on, Caesar? Glad to see you here. Almost didn't make it tonight because little man wanted to watch Spider-Man. It's his birthday weekend, but we still made it. We made it just in time for the opening bell. 2:21 left, round number one. Nothing much happening yet. A lot of circling, standing in the middle of the ring. Kambosos is going to have to make it a rough fight if he's going to get the nod. Devin Haney, we're going to see if he gets dragged into a dog fight. What does he bring to the table at that point? But if it's a boxing match, you favor Devin Haney by a lot. If it turns into a little more of a dirty brawl, a little more of a rough fight, then you lean a little bit more towards Kambosos. But gotta see what we got cooking here. Grass-fed, Australia. I know you're going for Kambosos right now. Minute 40 left, round one. We've seen nothing from either fighter really, aside from Devin Haney throwing a lot of jabs. We've seen mainly jabs from Devin Haney. Not too much work rate from George Kambosos yet. And that's really all we got so far. Middle of the ring, minute 20. Both guys feeling each other out. You could already see Kambosos as being a little less aggressive than he was against Teofimo Lopez. And all of that has to do with the fact that Devin Haney is very hard to hit. He's one of the hardest guys to hit in all of boxing. I believe 8 punches landed per round or something like that. His opponent's average in Devin Haney. So Kambosos knows that. He's a smart fighter, even though he's a gritty fighter. And he's just looking for his openings right now, trying to figure it out. Like I said, when you want to talk about pound for pound skill, Devin Haney has a chance to be a very, very special fighter. But he needs to develop a little more power, a little more volume with his power punches, and his chin got to hold up. If those things happen, there's a lot of damage that Devin Haney could do throughout his career. They got tangled up a little bit. Nothing much going on. A lot of jabs from Devin Haney. A lot of trepidation from both fighters, feeling each other out. 16 seconds left in round number one. Just based off of the jab, you would give Devin Haney this round. It would definitely be a 1-0 round, 1-0 start to the fight for Devin Haney. but not based off any, anything special, just strictly based off the fact that he threw a bunch of jabs. That's it. He kept the jab in his face the whole time. See what we got cooking here. Talk to my man, Roy. Are you posting spoilers? UFC sent you a DM. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go over that at some point, but yeah, that fight, those fights happened earlier in the day, so I think some people actually might have missed the UFC fights, to be honest with you. But we'll definitely get into the UFC results at some point during this conversation. During this live here. Like I said, I didn't even think I was gonna make it tonight, so I didn't do a lot of prep or anything for this, but I don't really got to do prep when it comes to the live commentary. So when it's over, if we decide to stay live, we'll see what we do. Australian, absolutely. George is Australian. You got Devin Haney coming over to Australia, doing what a lot of people weren't willing to do, fighting the guy that proved to be very dangerous against Teofimo Lopez. There is a rematch clause in it for Haney if he happens to lose, but I believe he also has to fight in Australia again. 18-wheeler, I appreciate you checking in. Wink to you. My man Christopher Geraldo, what's up, man? Good to see you around again. Haney definitely won round one. No question about it. Not based off much. Just hitting the jab. They're saying Kambosos outlanded Haney in that round, but I do not see how that's the case. I didn't see him really land much. Okay. Now Kambosos letting his hands go a little more counter punching. There goes Haney flicking the jab again. Like I said, one of the most prolific jabbers in the division, if not the sport. For a small country, we have produced a bunch of world champions who were either born here. Oh, 100%. Australia is always cranking out talent. 100%. Yeah. Got you. All right, tangled up against the ropes. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left. Round number 2. The fight's getting a little rough, and that's not what Devin Haney wants. Devin Haney wants a boxing match. George Kambosos wants a rough and tumble fight. Oh! He just clipped him. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Kambosos just landed a very nice right hand over the top on Haney as Haney was coming in. 100%. Nice right hand. Yeah, Tim Bradley, I like what he's saying right now. He's saying Haney got to be patient, work off the jab, and a little volume. If all he does is throw the jab, Kambosos has very good timing. In my opinion, Devin Haney has the advantage when it comes to hand speed, just pure hand speed. But Kambosos, very, very, very good timing. So timing can beat speed if you can land the shot at the right moment. Oh, wow, that's wild. That's wild right there, bro. 48 seconds left. Round number 2. Good chance just based off that right hand that Kambosos landed. Could be a 1-1 after this if nothing else goes on. Another nice jab for Haney. Did a good job of getting out of the way of the counter shot as well. 30 seconds left, round 2. Haney up against the ropes a little bit. Haney dips in, grabs him, gets away from the ropes. Appreciate you catching. Peace to the whole RDA squad. Appreciate y'all, man. For real, for real. All right, here we go. 12 seconds left. Round number 2. Once again, not a lot of volume, not a lot of activity. Kambosos landed another nice little short left hand there, and he landed a beautiful right hand earlier in the fight. Earlier in the round. So most likely 2 rounds in the books. You would most likely have it. I can't keep this hat straight no matter what I do right now. Shit drive me crazy. It's probably 1-1 right now. Haney won the first round with the jab work, in my opinion, and Kambosos won the second round with a couple nice power shots landed. But neither guy has really established the fight in the direction they wanted to go. It's not quite a boxing match, which is what Devin Haney wants, and it's definitely not a brawl yet, which is what Kambosos wants. But Kambosos has shown that he can land power shots on Haney, and Haney is not easy to hit. As I said earlier, I believe his opponents have a 23% connect rate. and averaged 7-8 punches landed around or something in that pocket. So Kambosos is going to have to let his hands go. I think he's being smart and not getting too sloppy early in the fight. Because Devin Haney, just like Kambosos, is a very sharp counterpuncher. So I think he knows that that he also has to be careful with what's coming back from Haney. So both guys are just kind of feeling each other out. Nice right hand from Haney. Nice right hand from Kambosos. Got a lot of skill being shown in the ring by both fighters at the moment. 2:27 left, third round. Standing in front, both of them standing towards the middle of the ring. Now Kambosos is backing up a little more towards the ropes. Haney flicking the jab. You can see Kambosos is still kind of sitting back, looking to time a good counter shot. He hasn't got comfortable enough to let his hands go in volume like he tends to do in fights. So both guys are kind of getting a little bit of their game plan instituted, but neither guy has been able to really establish their game plan yet. And that's why you have a lot of feints, a lot of standing in front of each other, a lot of trepidation, because both guys are getting some of what they want done, but just enough where they're canceling each other out. And it's not leading to a lot of action because you got to respect the other guy in front of you, obviously. Minute 40 left, third round. Another jab from Haney. Comes with a right hand after, then a left hand, and a right hand behind that. Nice little combination for Haney. Missed on 1 or 2 of them, landed on 2 or 3 of them. Beautiful right hand. Beautiful right hand from Devin Haney. Very nice right hand from Devin Haney. Let's go. Very similar to the beautiful right hand landed by Kambosos in the third round. A couple more jabs from Devin Haney. Minute 13 left, round 3. Haney going to the body with the jab, and then coming up top with a right hand, then up top with another right hand. Then he kind of grabs Haney, brings him up against the ropes. The referee breaks it up. 57 seconds left, round number 3. Lot of shoulder feints, a lot of head movement right now. Both guys just trying to find a rhythm. Both guys just trying to feel out the other guy's rhythm. Ooh, Kambosos just tried landing a huge left hand, missed on it, but better be careful because that was a big left hand. If he could time that, Haney's going to feel that bitch. 34 seconds left, round number 3. Oh, man, he's lucky that Haney didn't throw a shot right there. Kambosos came in kind of sloppy, lost his footing a little bit. He's lucky Haney didn't let his hands go right there. So my man, Last Jedi, going for Haney. Another nice left hand up top for Haney. Nice little jab. Kambosos just whiffed on a fucking huge fucking left hand. Haney dipped underneath it. Made him look a little silly. And we're about to be at the end of the third round. Another nice jab for Haney. Haney looked to be a little more comfortable in that round than Kambosos, and he looked to be a little more comfortable than he looked in the first few rounds prior. So it's looking like Haney made just a little progress in trying to find the rhythm that he needs in order to try to get the fight going the direction he needs it to go to be successful. But once again, nothing too special, nothing too too eye-catching, aside from the right hand he landed early in the round. But 2-1 Haney, if you're trying to give a real unbiased card, I think that's where we're sitting at the moment. About to enter the 4th round. Last Jedi is going for Haney. South Hedge, I know who you're going through, so I don't got to ask you. Caesar, who you going for tonight, my brother? Let me know, man. Who's your pick for tonight? Who do you want to win, and who do you think's going to win if you think it's going to be, if you think that's a different answer? Yeah, oh, for sure. By the way, everybody, this is on ESPN free. So if you have ESPN, you don't need none of those things that you see over my shoulder here. You can just go to ESPN and put this fight on right now. Yeah, drink it out. that moonshine, baby. If this was 10 years ago, it would be moonshine. But now it's just water, man. You know what I mean? Now it's just water. Okay, yeah, I think you said Kambosos last night. You're looking for Kambosos. All right, round number 4, 2:27. Haney got a little looser in that round. Started letting his hands go a little more in that round. Looked a little more comfortable. Made Kambosos miss on a couple big winging left hands. Cheers, everyone. Love to everyone out there. 2:10 left. Round number 4. Neither guy really opening up too much yet. I will say, as of now, the fight is being fought at more of a Devin Haney pace than Kambosos pace. Kambosos needs this fight to get a little more rough, more volume. Right now, Devin Haney's doing a pretty good job of establishing his jab, staying on the outside, but coming inside when he wants to as well. Amen, Caesar. My Australian brother, of course, you know where he's going for. He said fuck Jedi, even though he loves Jedi though, because Jedi's going for Haney. You know what I mean? But either way, it's cheers, right? You don't gotta agree to still cheers, do you? Nice right hand from Haney again. Minute 20 left. Round number 4. Good little jab up top from Haney. You can see Kambosos is having a hard time timing Haney. And like I said, Haney, he's very, very good at keeping his opponent's punch output low, as well as their landed shot percentage low. And this fight really hinges on Kambosos' side, on him being able to let his hands go. He can't throw shots few and far between and beat Haney. Haney is the superior boxer for sure, even though Kambosos is also highly skilled. So we got 44 seconds left, round number 4. Decent little right hand from Haney, and then a beautiful left hand on the way out. Caught him with a right, landed a beautiful left on the way out. 34 seconds left, round number 4. Another flicking jab from Devin Haney. Another jab. Nice little right hand from Kambosos, but Haney slipped it for the most part. We got 20 seconds left, round number 4. This round was a little more similar to the last round, where Haney was able to do some things he wanted to do, but he can't really open up. Okay, here goes Kambosos. Kambosos just landed a nice little combination, or at least let one go towards the end of the 4th round. Without a doubt, a very close fight, a very hard fight to score. If we're at the end of the 4th round right now, this is a fight that could be 2-2. It could be 3-1 Haney. I can't see it being 3-1 Kambosos. I think that if you have it 3-1 Kambosos, there's a little bit of bias there. I would lean 2-2 or 3-1 Haney. But this is, the disclaimer to that is Haney hasn't done much, and neither has Kambosos. It's just that Haney has done a better job at making it the kind of fight he needs it to be. Little bit more distance. It hasn't been fought at long distance. It's been more mid-range, and Haney would probably like it a little further than that, but it's still been in the range that Devin Haney would like to keep it. Kambosos hasn't been able to get inside and establish too much as of yet. So you got a 3-1 Haney or a 2-2 is where I'm at on it right now. Anybody watching the fight and not just listening to me, let me know what your scorecards say right now after 4 rounds. Here we go. Round 5, 251. Middle of the ring. Haney looking like he's looking to slip more. Sometimes Haney will get into more a guarded stance. This fight, it looks like he's looking to do a little more slipping and dipping. Use his speed, use his counter shots, use his jab. Kambosos, it looks like he's still trying to figure out what he needs to do. Oh, beautiful uppercut from Devin Haney. Beautiful uppercut. As Kambosos was coming in trying to land a couple shots, Haney came in with a perfect uppercut, perfectly timed, snapped the head back of Kambosos. 2:13, round number 5. Kambosos coming forward, letting his hands go a little bit, but not doing enough of that. Kambosos, at some point in this fight, I'm not sure what round he's going to decide, but he's just going to have to let it go. There is no way he's going to outbox Devin Haney from this distance. So he's going to either have to up his volume or look to land one good night shot. And Kambosos can do that, but he's also not a power puncher necessarily. 20 wins, 10 KOs, not a huge knockout percentage. I believe Devin Haney's 27 wins, 15 KOs. So they're both around 50% as far as win to knockout percentage ratio. Minute 27, round number 5. Once again, Kambosos is having a hard time figuring out the timing of Haney. Haney's doing a good job of standing right in front of him and still not getting hit that much. He's not staying on the outside. He is standing in front of him for the most part. Okay, little shoe shine from Kambosos, but Haney landed a little slick shot on the inside. Jab for Haney, jab to the body for Kambosos. Another jab up top for Haney. 57 seconds left, round number 5. In a fight that Haney is definitely winning, probably 3-1 going into this round. But once again, not by doing much, just by doing a bit more and making it the kind of fight that Haney wants to make it. And the judges can tell that. You know, they know, I mean, you know how fighters fight. And right now, we have a Devin Haney kind of fight going on right now. You know, not a lot of action, you know, a lot of jab work, good counter punching, and low output from his opponent. Decent little left hand up top, right hand from Haney, little shot to the body from Kambosos. 18 seconds left, round number 5. Once again, Kambosos keeps getting extremely careless with he's looking for a huge left hook counter shot and sometimes coming in with it first, right? Not on the counter. If he does not be careful with that and Devin Haney decides he really wants to time it, look for something that could be similar to what we've seen in the Tank fight, even though Haney isn't as concussive of a puncher. If Kambosos keeps making that same mistake, that same left hand that he's just winging, he's throwing that shit full fucking bore, trying to land it. All Haney has to do is step back, catch him with a counter shot. It could be good night. But once again, Haney isn't the most powerful puncher out there. So it's also kind of hard to say that. So what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's doing good. Hope all is well. Don't forget to check in on Original Wiggers Comedy Channel every Wednesday around 9:30, 9:45. Me and Uncle Dusk go live. That's straight satire. You'll find that channel right on the profile for this channel. And every Saturday, I go live with my brother Regis. That's a little more social commentary / comedy. That's Fridays at midnight. So you might like all the content. You might like some of it. Hey, maybe you like none of it, but I appreciate all support. All right, here we go. Round number 6. 2:52 left. Once again, middle of the ring, Devin Haney flicking the jab, putting on a low volume masterclass at the moment. You know, you're not going to say it's a masterclass, you know, like a dominant masterclass, but at the moment, he's preventing nice right hand from Haney. He's preventing Kambosos from opening up and just keeping the jab on him, and that's been enough so far. 2:25 left. Kambosos coming in, nice little right hand to the body. Devin Haney keeping the left hand up even when he's not throwing it, making him think about the jab the entire time. And Haney's looking to land a big right hand. You know, he's going to have to throw a big right hand to land it. Sin, what's going on? I appreciate you checking in. This is the Saturday show. It's all, okay. I was going to say it's all boxing related. I wasn't sure if you're a boxing fan. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Appreciate you checking in, Sin. Much love to you. Hope all is well out there. All right. Round number 6, minute 50. Little jab up top from Kambosos. Another jab from Kambosos. Little right hand to the body. Decent little, moment for him right there. But none of the shots had too much sting on them. Oh, let's go, Sin. There we go. Lady after my own heart here. Let's go. All right, here we go. Right hand from Haney. Now he's kind of leaning on top of Kambosos because Kambosos gave him that angle to do it. So why not? Ref breaks it up. Body shot for Kambosos. It's smart for Kambosos to think about starting to chop up the body because he can't seem to land much. Oh, nice left hand. Right as I say he can't land nothing up top, Kambosos landed a decent little left hand up top. But he should think about doing a little more body work because that'll open up the up top for later on in the fight. But this has been a decent round for Kambosos. Little right hand for Devin Haney. Best round for Kambosos probably since what is it? The second round he landed the big right hand, I think. And that was really his only moment in the fight. Tangled up. The ref's on it. 37 seconds left. The ref got the yellow highlighter shirt on. Black pants. Just to give you a little visual if you're not watching. Blue canvas on the ring. Oh, man. Kambosos just had a chance to land a beautiful right hand and he missed on it a little bit. They're in Melbourne, Australia at the Marvel Stadium. Hometown fight for Kambosos. But if it keeps looking like this, it's going to be hard to rob Rob Haney at this moment. Kambosos just hit Haney very low. Haney tapped his cup, trying to let the ref know, "Hey, keep your hands up and pay attention." Another decent little. That's the first round where Kambosos was able to make it a little bit how he wants to make it, right? A little more rough. They tangled up 3-4 times, landed a low blow. Listen, sometimes you got to get a little dirty. You got to get a little grimy. If a guy's boxing you up on the outside, sometimes you got to just start rushing in, little inside wrestling, hit him in the cup, give him a little cup check. You know what I mean? But that's one of the first rounds where Kambosos got a little reckless, and that's what he needs to do. He's got to get reckless. He's not going to outbox Haney. That's been shown so far. We're 6 rounds into the fight so far. We're probably looking at 4-2 Devin Haney. I'd say Kambosos did enough to take that round with the activity and him making it look more like his type of fight. You know what I mean? Grass Fred, I appreciate you. My IG brother, not my YouTube brother. I appreciate you, man, for real. It's all I'm trying to do out here, man. It's legitimately all I'm trying to do. Keep people entertained, good conversation, all that good shit. Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. That's the schedule from now on, at least for the moment. Round 7, 2:43 left in the round. Kambosos started to look a little more comfortable in that round. Let's see what happens. Right now, they just did a little spin around the ring where Kambosos putting his head on Haney, walked him around the ring a little bit. I mean, his arm on. Ooh, nice little left hand from both men. Nice jab from Haney. 2:18 left, round number 7. Okay, here goes Kambosos letting his hands go a little bit and then putting his head down and kind of spearing Devin Haney into the ropes a bit. And that's what he needs to do. Sometimes you got to do more than traditional boxing in a boxing ring to win a fight. You know, when you got a guy standing in front of you that has more skill than you, sometimes you got to make it a little dirty, a little grimy, a little chippy. Little 1-2 from Haney. Came up short for the most part, but the jab might have landed. Nice little left hand to the body from George Kambosos. Nice little right hand from Kambosos. Devin Haney dropped his head a little too much, went down a little too low. He chopped him with a little right hand. Nice little body. Right hand to the body from Haney. 1:30 left, round number 7. Nice jab from Haney. Kambosos is bouncing around a little more, getting a little more active. He's still going to have to let his hands go a little more there. Beautiful right hand. Kambosos just landed a very nice right hand. Came up a little bit short from where you wanted to land it, but that's what he's looking for. He's looking for that right hand shot. That's the shot he hit Haney with in the second round. A little head clash in the middle of the ring. Minute left, round number 7. A lot of feints from both men again, middle of the ring. Left hand from Haney up top, jab. Kambosos falls short on the right hand response. Two pretty ass jabs from Haney, and one of them was a hard jab. He hit him with 2, the double jab, and one of them was a pop. One of them had a nice pop on it. Kambosos to the body. Devin Haney looking for the left hand up top. Kambosos' body shot landed a little more. Nice little right hand. Slick, fast right hand from Haney. And it looks good to the judges. It's like that Mayweather shit, that pot shot, right? Not big shots, but they look good. They're fast. They pop your head a little bit. 10 seconds left, round number 7. It's getting a little more competitive, but after 7 rounds, the more likely score is probably 5-2 Devin Haney. It could be 4-3 because there's been a lot of, low output rounds from both men, but I would lean a little more towards 5-2 Haney, if I'm being honest, and you can see it. You can see it on Kambosos' face. He's wearing it, obviously he's more light skinned, so white people wear it regardless. There's been a couple fights I got into where I fucked dudes up. They hit me with 2 shots. I look like I lost this shit. I'm like, some bullshit. You know what I mean? That's one of the negatives of white ass skin and fist fights. Haney looking real comfortable. His ass got to get caught slipping. Yeah. He's looking a little too comfortable. I agree with that. But if Kambosos doesn't do more, You know, he's not going to win this fight, you know, throwing 20, 30 shots around. He has to up the volume. Period. All right, so here we go. Walking into round number 8. Lightweight, undisputed, every belt on the line. And this is division supremacy right here, technically, even though Tank Davis is seen as the you know, probably the top guy in the division right now. Whoever wins this fight will have all the belts, undisputed. So this opens up for all the other fights to happen we've been waiting for. So see what we got cooking. As of now, Devin Haney is putting on a not so impressive boxing clinic, but you still have to call it a boxing clinic because he's working off the jab and he's keeping George Kambosos from doing what he wants to do. Ooh, child, you never know, Mina. You know what I mean? It depends. You know, depends on the vibes. Depends what I'm talking about. Depends on the energy. Depends what kind of shit I'm talking. You know what I mean? You know, different octaves. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you checking in. Much love. Hope you good. Here we go. Round number 8. Minute 51 left in the round. A lot of the same going on. Oh, nice little left hand from Kambosos. Nice little popping jab from Kambosos right there. Haney flicks the jab, comes with the right hand behind it. Doesn't really land it. Both men tied up. Middle of the ring. Round number 8. Minute 26 left. Devin Haney is doing what he's done to many opponents, and that's work off the stick, work off the jab, keep the jab in the face all night, frustrate the guy, and you can't say the guy's running. You know, you can't say he's not engaging. Nice little 1-2 from Haney. Nice little 1-2 from Kambosos. Couple nice counter shots came right back from Kambosos. Minute 1 left. Round number 8. Nice jab from Haney. Right in the middle of the ring. Another nice jab from Haney. Moving back a little bit now. Not standing right in front of him at the moment. Circling around the ring a bit. Kambosos doing a good job of keeping him in front of him, but not doing a good job of finding him. You know, it doesn't matter if you keep a guy in front of you if you're not able to find him. And as of now, Kambosos is having a hard time finding him. 32 seconds left. Round number 8. Kambosos just landed a decent little shot, right hand to the body as Haney landed a little jab up top. Kambosos is doing a lot of stalking. He's not doing a lot of eating. He's not doing a lot of finishing. He's getting Haney where he wants him. Then he's standing there. Then Haney's popping him with a jab. And then, beautiful left hand to the body from George Kambosos. That's a pretty little right hand to the left hand to the body. Middle of the ring. Round number 8 about to end. Haney's doing a good job. Making it his kind of fight. He really is. And right now, I mean, if you ask people what they thought the most likely outcome of this fight would be, most people would say Devin Haney outboxing Kambosos. And that's what's happening right now. You know, Kambosos is doing a decent job of not letting him, you know, get out of harm's way. He is doing a pretty good job of keeping him in the box, you know, the left to right box where Haney's not able to circle too far out to the right, circle too far out to the left, but then he's not finishing the job. He's not getting in. He's not letting his hands go. This is one of those fights, and it's getting to the point now. I'm gonna reproduce this this comment right here. I'm gonna produce this comment right now as I like it. You know what I mean? But Kambosos is gonna have to go Maidana at some point against Mayweather. He's gonna have to just bite down on his fucking mouthpiece. Let your hands go. You're in Australia. You're in your city. You got the Greek you know, the highest Greek population. He's a Greek Australian. You know, highest population of people from Greece of anywhere in the world. Now it's time to fucking bite down on the mouthpiece and show why you're here. Because otherwise, Devin Haney is gonna walk away with a lopsided, beautiful right hand. Beautiful right hand from Devin Haney. Oh, right hand from Kambosos. Here we go. Haney didn't like that one. Didn't hurt him, but he didn't like it. It got his attention a little bit. 2:18 left. Round number 9. Getting a little rough in there right now. Tangled up. Referee breaks him up. See what we got, Kambosos. You gotta let them hands go, man. Devin Haney, they're doing an interview with Devin Haney's father right now. He almost didn't make it to the fight. What do we have there? We got a shot? No, we got a slip. All right, Devin Haney just hit the canvas, but it was not from a punch. They got tangled up a little bit, and he got kind of wrestled down a little bit. But Devin Haney's father had a felony, said he weren't going to let him into Australia. He worked it out at the last minute. He's in his son's corner. They were just talking to him in the corner, the broadcast team. So let's see what we got. He's making Kambosos look silly. He really is. That's why Kambosos, like, I can say all the shit I want to right now about, beautiful, beautiful combination from Haney, about why Kambosos is not opening up. But every time he tries to throw a big shot, he's swinging and missing, or he's stumbling. And Haney's hard to hit, man. And Haney's been in front of him most of the time. He's not running, you know? Another jab from Haney. Little right hand from CNUC. You see this. Yeah, let those hands go, like Tim Bradley just said. You see the little skill from Haney there, though. As he dipped out, he kept his hand up. Kambosos threw a left hand, but his hand was up to block it. 45 seconds left, round number 9. Both men in the middle of the ring. Haney flicking the jab and then dipping out the way of what Kambosos is throwing back at him. Nice little body shot from Kambosos. 30 seconds left in round number 9. Devin Haney boxing Kambosos' ears off right now. Not in an abusive way, not in a dominant way, but just in a tactical way, and making Kambosos looking a lot more pedestrian than he's looked in recent fights. So, this was a big coming out party for Devin Haney, possibly. And as of now, he's passing the test. He's not going to gain a ton of fans because there's still not a lot of volume and a lot of power punching. So some casual boxing fans are never going to love Devin Haney. But from a boxing purist standpoint, when you could recognize the nuances of what he's doing and the skill in what he's doing, I mean, the kid looks like the truth, but time will tell. Yo, what up, fam? Sorry, entered late. Been watching you and your fucking baseball, bro. You and your goddamn baseball. Who the fuck watches baseball in 2022, bro? You are fired. Like, I'd rather see Trump be president again than watch another baseball game. You know what I mean? I don't mean that, by the way. Don't quote that and clip that. You know what I mean? Oh, you were watching the game 2 season. You're fired too, bro. Go Doyers? Is that like the retarded Dodgers? The Doyers? Doyers. Nah, go Dodgers. Fuck it. Nah, I gotta go Mets. I'm New York. I gotta do that. There's more Greeks in Melbourne than in Athens. Okay, see that? Yeah. I know they have the second largest population outside of all of Greece, so that's wild right there. Let's go Mets, baby. Hell yeah, Mina. She's on the Dodgers train. Trump loved the Mets. Yeah, he do. He got a lot of... He was cleaning money through the fucking Mets. That's why. That fucking dirty bastard. Fuck Biden too, by the way. Fuck them both. All right, here you go. Round number 10. 2:39 left. Same shit. Devin Haney. Middle of the ring. Ooh, nice little right hand from Kambosos. But it's a lot of the same. The story of this fight has been Devin Haney establishing the jab from the beginning of the fight. Kambosos is a body snatcher, but he has not been body snatching in this fight. And I'm very surprised that he did not establish more of a dedicated attack to the body early on, because that might be paying dividends at this point for Kambosos. Because as of now, Devin Haney is just putting on a jab extravaganza. When he's not throwing the jab, he's flicking the jab. He's keeping Kambosos off balance. He's standing directly in front of him, doing subtle things, subtle pivots, subtle moves that are keeping Kambosos just standing in front of him. Decent little right hand. Okay, we'll take that one. That's the LA way. What is baseball? Exactly. Fuck a baseball. Nah, I used to love baseball back in the day, though. Catch in. All right, here we go. Minute 25, round number 10. A lot of the same. Devin Haney, looking dominant. Not landing a lot of power shots, but keeping the jab in George Kambosos' face all night. putting on a little bit of a clinic. Okay, getting a little dirty. Let's go. That's what you got to do. Kambosos landed a little right hand and then held Devin Haney's hand and then tried popping him while he was holding the hand. The ref didn't like it, but listen, these are the things you got to do when you're getting your ass busted for most of the fight, and not like I said, not abusive, but clinical fight from Devin Haney as of now. And you know goddamn well Kambosos got to be very uncomfortable, very frustrated. Decent little right hand from Kambosos there. 32 seconds left, round number 10. Haney standing in front of him, middle of the ring. Jab to the body from Haney. Nice little short left hand from Haney. Didn't really land it, but it just, tapped him on the jaw a little bit. I see we got 86 people in here right now. Please like the post. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out the other content on the channel. All right? Please, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Here we go. Left hand from Kambosos, letting his hands go a little bit. Okay, another nice little left hand. He's going for it here and there, but the problem is it's too few and far between for Kambosos. He's not letting his hands go consistently, and it's costing him the fight. He did not establish a body attack from the beginning of the fight, which I thought Kambosos was going to have to do, and it's costing him the fight. He's letting Devin Haney stand right in front of him, use slick shoulder movement and footwork to frustrate him, And right now, there looks to be even more of a skill differential than I thought there was coming into the fight. It was hard to really know where Haney is. He's fought decent competition the last few fights, but I mean, Devin Haney, when you talk about skill for skill, he is one of the most talented, if not the most talented young boxer in the game right now. And that's just a fact. You might not love his style. He's not a big power puncher. He doesn't throw punches and bunches, but he's clinical, he's defensive, and he has one of the best jabs in the game, period. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. 250 left, round number 11, and which has been a dominant performance for Devin Haney so far. Not whooping his ass, but a clinical, dominant performance. Same thing again. Couple left jabs up top from Haney. Kambosos tries coming back with a wild-ass right hand, misses on the counter shot. But he needs to let it go more. Get knocked out. It's coming to that point. It's either get knocked out or knock the other guy out. That's the point of this fight we're up to at this point. Once again, Devin Haney standing in front of him. Beautiful little short left uppercut. Standing in front of him. Jabs up top. Jabs down low. And then here and there trying to sneak in a power shot to keep Kambosos honest. And more than anything, he's keeping Kambosos uncomfortable. Kambosos has been uncomfortable since round 1. There's been no point in this fight where he's been able to just sit down and throw his combinations. Few and far between on the combinations. Few and far between on the impactful landed body power shots. And Haney's doing what I thought he might do. And yeah, I mean, it's looking like that's what we're going to get. We're going to get a lopsided 9-3, 8-4. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's 10-2 on like a judge that likes Haney more, like a little bit of a biased judge, Very, very, very easy decision win if nothing changes right now. Cam needs to pour his heart and soul out last 2 rounds, 100%. 100%. He can still win the fight. He just got to go. The thing with Devin Haney, he's so slick and so fast that even when he misses on something, his feet are always in the right position. So even when Haney looks out of position, he throws a shot, looks a little like exposed, he finds a way to still keep his center of gravity and pivot right back to the spot where he wants to go. It's impressive. His defensive prowess is impressive, and it's showing in this fight even more than in previous fights. Once again, I'm going to say it. 68 people in here right now. Please subscribe to the channel. Throw a like, throw a comment. All support is highly appreciated. Much love. Here we go. 40 seconds left. Round 11. And what happens right on cue? Up jab from Devin Haney. Short jab from Devin Haney. Little body shot from Kambosos. Then a beautiful right hand from Devin Haney. Beautiful left hook from Devin Haney. Jab from Devin Haney. Devin Haney's doing a little more circling now. Not standing quite as in front of him as he was for most of the rounds in the fight so far. But At this point, he's earned that. He got rounds in the bank. Kambosos is not, throwing caution to the wind like he needs to. And Devin Haney's going to end up walking out of here with a lopsided decision. Unless Kambosos can turn around and just fucking throw 400 punches in the last round and catch Haney with something. Nick, no hate unless it's for the Celtics. Hey, I'm with you on that one. That New York shit, baby. You know how we do, Mina. I know you ain't from New York, but you know how the New York shit is. So where you from, Mina? If you'll say it. I don't know if you'll say it because I know, gotta keep the shit private because of the live stream Illuminati. But you stupid. Fuck the Celtics. I'm with you on that one. Much love, Mina. I'm with you on that. Curry and Warriors gonna take the. Yeah, I'm hoping the Warriors take it. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather see the Warriors take it. I like to see greatness. And we've seen greatness with that team. And if they could add another chip, especially if they're not getting one for a couple years, that'd be beautiful. You know what I mean? You need on a chair? I know. My you stupid as fuck. I was noticing that on the last stream. Like there's times where this shit was screaming like some shit out of Stranger Things from the upside down. She just you ain't lying. You ain't lying. I gotta fix that. You know what I mean? Maybe one day the chair will break on camera and we'll get a nice moment out of it. All right, here we go. Round 12. 2:35 left. Devin Haney with the jabathon. Beautiful defense. And Kambosos just not throwing enough. That's the story of this fight right now. Jabs, lack of activity from Kambosos, and expert highest level defense that you can see out of a boxer. Devin Haney was just against the ropes. Kambosos went to throw another one of those left-hand shots. He ducked, and Kambosos almost fell out the ring. I mean, that's the type of shit we got going on here from a defensive standpoint. Okay, you from LA, so all right. So I understand the Dodgers shit now. That's a different story. All right, here we go. Round 12, minute 50 left. Devin Haney pitching what's very close to a shutout as of now. Minute 44 left. Kambosos once again posing. Kambosos is out here looking like Shane Mosley looked against Floyd Mayweather from rounds 2.5 to the end. Standing in front of him, a lot of shaking, a lot of feints, not enough punches being thrown. You know what I mean? You're talking about my chair? You're laughing about my chair, huh? Okay. You know what? Guys, do me a favor. I think my Cash App is it Cliff Focus? I think it might be. Send some donations to Cliff Focus if that's the right one. But hey, let that guy get it if it's not. And I'll get myself a new chair, right? Be making fun of my fucking rats in the wall ass. I remember the bed used to make that noise. Now it's just me in the basement, lonely, not busting nuts, talking to y'all. Not cool. Not cool, Mina. Not cool, Catch. And even more not cool from you, your brethren, son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Breaking news. Yeah, it's a wrap. Devin Haney puts on a fucking hell of a fucking performance. Jabs his way to a lopsided victory. Probably looking at 9-3. I could see 10-2. And it's what I thought might happen. I was hoping that Kambosos, being like the gritty guy he is, the aggressive guy he is, that he was going to come out, let his hands go a lot more than he did. I believe Devin Haney not only landed more punches, threw more punches, and just went to Australia and just outboxed the fuck out of him for 12 rounds. So let's see what we got cooking. But it looks like Devin Haney, at the age of, how old is my man Devin Haney? Born in 1998. So that's what? He's 22. This is plus 24. He's only 23 years old still, right? Check me on my math if I'm wrong. And it's looking like he's about to become undisputed lightweight champion. I believe it might be the first undisputed lightweight champion since the 4-belt era. I could be wrong. And if not, it's the first one in a long ass time. And like I said, the brother's 23 years old, sky's the fucking limits. Sky's the limit. And he went in against his toughest competition to date and put on a fucking clinic for 12 rounds. Period, point blank. Nothing else to say about it. We buy an executive chair. Mike, I need it, bro. You hear this shit, bro? You hear this shit? You hear this bullshit, bro? This chair makes it sound like I get pussy, bro. This chair's lying, bro. Like if I turn off the camera right now, you know what I mean? Turn off the cam. You know what I mean? Lying ass fucking chair. Chairs be bullshitting out here, man. Mina pulling that Wanda out on you, folks. Yo, straight up. I like it though. I like the abuse. Told y'all, you know what I mean? Like the abuse. Women abusing me is part of my dichotomy. You know what I mean? Yeah, Devin Haney, man. What a performance. Like the only thing that's gonna stop Devin Haney from becoming, telling you, the only thing that's gonna stop Devin Haney from becoming a straight up superstar in the sport of boxing is gonna be that he's not explosive enough at times. But I said this the other day, and I stand behind it for now. 23 years old. He might not even have found his man strength yet. So Devin Haney still, I think these headphones are about to turn off. So Devin Haney still might not have found his sit on his punches, real man strength yet. Or he might be a light puncher for his entire career. We don't know. But part of me feels that he still could develop more power. He has all the skills. He has all the charisma, all the confidence. He got that Mayweather arrogance, but without being like, it's not disrespectful. It's just a real strong confidence that he has and the swagger that he walks with. Like the kid believes in himself, and that's dangerous. When you're 23 years old and now you're about to be undisputed lightweight champion, and you got that confidence and believe in yourself and has the skill set he has, the only thing that's going to stop him from being an absolute superstar in the sport is if he doesn't start getting a couple more knockouts. If he doesn't start letting his hands go a little more. Because listen, I'm a pure boxing fan. So I could watch a clinic like that and still enjoy it. But there's a lot of fickle, casual-ass boxing fans out there. And a lot of times, those are the ones that actually pay for the pay-per-views. So you got to keep them entertained or you're not going to go to that next level. So we're about to get the decision. If he gets robbed right now, this would be the worst robbery in the history of boxing. I mean, it would be that bad. Let's see what we got here. Yo, July 4th. Yeah, I need to, bro. We just bro, I just stay in the crib for the most part with the fam, man. We go out and do our little family thing here and there, Mikey. But I got to take you up on one of these barbecues and come up and talk some shit and have a good time, man, for sure. 98. Damn, I was getting fingered at the basketball course in 98. Straight up. Hey, Mina, and I was fingering. You know what I mean? What basketball court? Hold on. I made a trip to LA in 98. Tell me this basketball court. Mina, I can still smell you from 98. Mina. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Let's see the decision here. See what we got. Okay. 118, 110. Dominant. Okay. Devin Haney wins by wide decision. The right decision. If it was even slightly close, it would have been bullshit, and it would have told you that if Kambosos did well, he might have been able to steal steal some shit. So, unanimous decision, wide on the cards, the right decision. Devin Haney approves to 28-0, 15 knockouts still. 23 years old, going on 24, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, and you can't do nothing but take your hat off to the performance. Was it spectacular? Did amazing things happen? No. But that's right. Boxing at its highest level is being able to stop the guy in front of you from being able to do anything. Right? It's like Khabib in UFC, for instance, right? It might not always look great throughout his career because he would just take guys, bring them to the ground and hold them there sometimes. Sometimes he didn't ground and pound enough. But you know what? He stopped the opponent from being able to do anything. And so far in Devin Haney's young career, That's what he's been able to do. He's been able to take the guy in front of him, and this goes for 90% of the guys he's fought, and completely neutralize him. Beautiful jab work, stand right in front of you, subtle footwork, subtle feints, upper body movement, lower body pivots, and the defensive prowess. It's got to be one of the top defenses in the game at this point. If he puts on another performance like this against a guy on that Kambosos level, or that Tank level, or Lomachencko level, Teofimo Lopez level, and he makes them look this pedestrian as well, I mean, he's got to be looked at as the top defensive boxer in the game, or close, top 2, 3, 4 at that point, with what we've been seeing as of late. Say it with me, focus. Oh, you want to see lumbar support? All right, I'll show you. I got this pillow right here that my cat took most of the stuffing out. You know what I mean? Is that good? Is that good lumbar support right there? Are we good? Is that high level? You know what I mean? Did we make it? Did I make it? I made it to the top, didn't I? I fucking made it. Catch, I'm going to pretend like you laughed at that, all right? Because that comment's been sitting there for a while. Love to see him versus Loma. Yeah. Him versus Loma would be a hell of a fight. I would love it, right? Because I'm loving to see that. I love seeing high-level technical boxing matches. I don't know if the fans would love Lomachencko versus Haney as much as they think they would, but yeah, I would love it. 23, maybe his prime years are ahead. Exactly, man. Imagine being 23 years old and putting on that type of performance, going to another guy's backyard, right? Agreeing to travel to Australia to fight a guy that a lot of other guys did not want to fight after his performance against Teofimo Lopez. So now we need to know, did Teofimo Lopez just have a bad night? Or, does he suck? Because what the fuck? Because Kambosos made that man look pedestrian at times too. But styles make fights. Every fight's different. So obviously, I'm just talking shit. Yeah, please. 54 people. Hit the like button, subscribe on the way out. Join us on Wednesdays on the Original Wiggins Comedy Channel for the Satire Improv Comedy Podcast. All right. Join us on Fridays with my man Regis, midnight. That's a little more social commentary mixed with comedy. And I'm also going to be producing my other boys' podcast, but that's still in the works a little bit, so I ain't announcing much with that yet. But focus, I'm going to get you the Mercedes-Benz of all chairs. Built-in fridge, built-in bong. And if you pay extra, the chair will give you a reach around and tickle your balls. Oh, man, listen, bro. Don't threaten me with a good time, Nick. Don't threaten me with a good time, all right? All right? Or when you guys do some construction work, if you see like a used chair with some bed bugs, send it over. You know what I mean? Send it over. Lumbar support. Yeah. Hit that like so I listen. Hit that like button so I could get monetized, so I can get a new chair. And you know what the worst part is? This chair ain't even that old. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big dude a little bit right now. I gotta lose a couple pounds, but I'm not fat and sloppy, so it's a little weird. I'm like a weird kind of fat, different kind of obese. You know what I mean? DKO, different kind of obese. Can Haney read Floyd King? Yes, I believe that Devin Haney is the literate version of Floyd Mayweather. Yes. And he has all the skills, man. This kid has everything that it could take to be special, man. Mina's the best. We just got introduced to Mina recently, and she's dope as fuck. She actually came into the RDA group with T-Dog, Khaleesi, and a couple other some weird ones, Mike. Some weird ones, Nicky boy. Some weird ones. I was a fiend back. Oh, wait a minute. Mina, do we got another layer to the story? Were you fingered by a fiend in 98 at the basketball court? Maybe it was grass-fed. Maybe it was me. I know you like the white chocolate. You know what I mean? It could have been it was grass-fed. What you say in the comment section can and will be used against you in the court of law. Mina, put a purple heart if it was grass-fed when he was a fiend, fingering you at the basketball court. There we go. You got fucked up. Yo, them cats, man. You see what they do? See what they do out here? Man, I love my cats, but dangerous. So here we go here. Here we go. Devin Haney, hell of a performance. Can't say enough about it. Let's run through the comment section. If anybody in the comment section, leave some comments. We'll talk some shit, of course, as we always do. Damn, my man Nick said, damn, Mina, I want to play on that court. Straight up. Straight up, brother. Christina video. Christina Maravilles. What does this mean? Are you promoting some type of video? What we got cooking here, Christina? Talk to me. Is this real? Is this like, is this an OnlyFans shout out? OnlyFans.com/Christina video. What do we got cooking, Christina? Talk to me. Clarify. Agreed. No bed bugs. Why not, bro? Don't be hating on bed bugs, man. Have you ever had bed bugs? They ain't too bad, bro. They ain't too bad. Don't believe the hype, man. Bed bugs are all right. Yo, my wigger, hit my cell after you sign off. All love, bro. As far as construction work, finding you a chair. No. As far as construction work, yeah. No way. Finding you a chair, no way, bro. We're going to stun the viewers with absolute class and comfort with that new one-of-a-kind seat. Let's go, man. Let's go. As of September, Mike, I'm trying to get some things going on. I got a couple things going on behind the scenes as far as like the podcast production and social media management. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to land some of those people and make more money on that end. But once the kids go back to school, like I said, we could do some part-time shit during the day. I'll shoot over to you, bust ass for 4 or 5 hours, shoot back, pick the kids up from school, and then do my other side hustles with the internet and other shit aside from that. My man South Edge. Oh, well, bro, don't you dare laugh at the fact that Mina let you finger her at the basketball court in 98 while you were a fiend. You should be ashamed of yourself, actually, if I'm being honest. Just finished the UFC card. Yeah, it was a decent card. Fucking, my man fucking Rosenstruck got fucking knocked the fuck out by Volkov. But listen, Volkov is 6'7". Rosenstruck got a little sloppy. It was a little bit of an early stoppage, in my opinion. It looked like Rosenstruck still had his wits a little bit, but is looking for the feed. Christina, is that what's going on? Are you looking for the feed? If you ever need something, you got those right there. Those are the best places to go, right over my left shoulder. And don't forget also, this fight tonight was on regular ass ESPN. So if you have regular ESPN or the ESPN Plus app, you'll be able to watch that fight easily. This is like one of the few times that like a real high level dope ass fight was 100% free. So that's always beautiful. All the best for you. Likewise, my brother. You already know. I know these two brothers right here, Nick and Mike, aka Mario and Luigi. I know these two fucks since literally first grade, right? I think first grade, right? Yeah, PS1 shit. You know what I mean? Bro, I got a spot for you on my roster anytime for sure. Anytime. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna work that out. Like I said, during the summer, I'm still gonna be, I still got the kids here with me. The homeschooling, obviously, I had the kids here with me. Past couple years, it's been fucking sketchy. Been having a side hustle like crazy. But once they go back to school, at least I know from like 9 to 2, you know what I mean? I could bang, run to you, bang, make whatever you pay me for those hours, and then find another gig. Or like I said, I got a couple paid things going on, internet wise, and get monetized on this shit. That's $50 a month, maybe $100, whatever the fuck. Put it all together, bro. Put it all together. First time listening to you. Good guy. Like your show, bro. Hey, Kevin, I appreciate you, my brother. Subscribe. I hope you come around more often. More orphan. I said that shit like orphan. More orphan, more often. I do a show on Wednesday with my boy Uncle Dust. That's the original Wiggers live comedy. That's all satire, improv, memes, skit, shit like that. We do that 9:30, 9:45 every Wednesday on Original Wiggers Comedy on YouTube. And then we do a show on Fridays here at midnight with my man Regis. That's social commentary / comedy. And then the boxing shit every Saturday for the most part. I almost didn't go live tonight because it's my son's, we're celebrating his birthday this weekend, even though his birthday isn't this weekend. And he wanted to watch Spider-Man and then watch the fights, but then he fell asleep after Spider-Man. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to go hop on live. So I appreciate you, and all support is highly appreciated. Thank you, brother. It was early. I agree. They could have gave Rosenstruck another couple minutes. as far as the UFC main event tonight. I definitely agree with that. Another couple seconds, rather, not another couple minutes. That's OD. Mina is the gem and is invited to my July 4th barbecue. She can do no harm, only justice. Yeah, Mina's dope. Mina's dope as fuck, man. Mina is all love. So far, it's been beauty, beauty. My commentary was good, brethren. Top notch. Catch. Appreciate you very much. Love boxing, love UFC, you know what I mean? And and it's dope too. Like when I get people who who I know they might not even be watching the fight, and some of them aren't even huge fight fans, and then they stick around. That tells me, okay, maybe this is going a good direction. So appreciate you saying that. Appreciate the support as always. Herb Dean is worse than Steve Magazzati. Herb Dean is hit and miss. Like Magazzati, it seems to happen more often where he makes like, why did I say orphan like that? When did I start saying often like orphan? Is that some new shit? The fuck am I doing? It's just a weird more orphan. Magazzati seems to make those mistakes more often, whereas Herb Dean, it's a little more few and far between bars. But I agree. Herb Dean makes some wild ass fucking decisions too. Regardless, we got you. Yeah. I might like, yo, bro. Listen, if you guys can get me anything prior to the summer ending, the hours I'm open, which are a little weird still right now, but for sure, once they go back to school, if I can have guaranteed, I know a few days a week with y'all, then plus the other things, and it all pile up to a nice stack. So that's always the goal. You know what I mean? And my goal is to not. Like I'm tired of just working for companies and destroying my body and giving fucking hard labor and running circles around dudes that are 20 years old and getting the same paycheck. And you know what I mean? I'm trying to really do everything from like an independent and side hustle angle as much as possible at this point, because it's crazy, man. What you get in return for hard work in like a traditional company or franchise, or like a warehouse franchise, Walmart or Amazon or shit like that, it's out of control, man. On point. Oh no, no, no. No, these dudes are like official gristle. Like these are like Ginzos. These are like Pinto Ginzos. You know what I mean? These are like throwback Ginzos. These are Cadillac, you know what I mean? Pink Caddy, you know what I mean? Like made men, type, but they didn't go made men. They decided to start fucking with electrical wires. You know what I mean? So I call them Mario and Luigi, which technically they were plumbers. They're like the electrician versions of Mario and Luigi, mustaches and everything. Especially Nick. Nick been having that fucking that 1987 fucking beat cop mustache the last couple times I seen him. But yeah, official Gristle Italian brothers. Now back to Mina and this alley oopsie finger ball. Like fucking stupid as fuck. You know what I mean? That's the way to her heart, bro. Let's get that pasta game going. You know what I mean? Of course, food though. Food does work. We about to chef it up tomorrow for the barbecue. Right now, I got some chicken thighs marinating with little barbecue sauce, little honey, little sweet chili sauce, garlic powder, fresh garlic, and then we got grilled chicken marinating, Italian style. You know what I mean? Lemon, fresh lemons, all that good shit. And then the burgers, the hot dogs, and all that good shit too. You know. Uh, Matter of fact, Nick and Mike, hit me up, bro. We're gonna have nobody major is gonna be here tomorrow. It's just gonna be my son, one of his buddies, their parents, and the family. So hit me up if you guys are around and you ain't doing shit. Sounding like a Baltimore orphan. Orphan. Listen, it's not very orphan. Is that what you're talking about? I think that's what you're talking about. It's hard to play catch up with the comments sometimes. You know how that shit go. Must have been the surge of black women in the Discord. Yeah. Y'all came in hard body. Fucking pics. Angie Davis style. Walked up in there. You know what I mean? But most of them bitches were whack Panthers, not Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? But you an all-star, Mina. You good to go. You got to see, man. Like you got blocked from that other chicks, right? The Khaleesi chick. Man, Mike and Nick, when I tell you, bro, the hilarity of this one chick, my God, bro. Every girl you ever seen is a transsexual. That's her wave. That's her conspiracy. Every bitch you ever see a picture of, she's outlining the crotch. Like, oh, do you see? You see? She's hilarious, bro. Yo, Mina, my Ginzo sauce will have you tripping balls and doing cartwheels in the stranger grill. Yeah, no, he ain't lying. They ain't lying. These dudes are official. I know the twins. Like I said, going on fucking 30 plus years. You know what I mean? OG shit. Oh, and a lot of ice cream. Yeah, yeah. We already ate like shit. I woke up today. I was like, all right, cool. Down a few pounds. I know damn well if I step on that scale, by the end of this weekend, it's over again. You know what I mean? You know them birthday weekends and them party weekends, how that shit go. Yeah, man. Gotta hook it up. Gotta chef it up. You know what I mean? Throw. Come on, you can't be from the streets at all and not know how to kill it on the grill. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to hit the grill good, and you got even a little bit of street in you, whether it's you know New York Harlem streets or them Bensonhurst Guinea streets or that, you better know how to fire up that barbecue grill and throw some good shit on there. You know what I mean? Fuck the basketball court in '98. I'll have you finger in a can of ragu. So what you saying? You want to do the do. You want to do the do when it's the time of the month? Is that what you're saying, Nick? Is that the freaky shit we're doing? Is that what we're doing out here, bro? That's what we're doing. Because you're Italian, right? So you like that. You like that time of the month. You like finger popping when the cycle's going. You know what I mean? Damn, bro. I don't know, man. I might be past that. Yeah, twins. Twins. Yeah, yeah. Mike and Nick are twins. Grew up on Staten Island with the brothers. You know what I mean? We all live in PA now. But yeah. Yeah, those are my guys right there. Go back to kickball, kickball days. That's how long I know these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? And once again, anybody in the live stream Illuminati who thinks I just say what the fuck I say online, never claim to be a thug, never claim to be a tough guy, but I will punch a dude in the face if he disrespects. And you could verify that with my Italian brothers, with my Boricua brothers, with my black brothers. They'll tell you, show respect, get respect. That's how my universe revolves. You know what I mean? Show love, get love. Otherwise, you know what comes next. I was talking about. Oh, you were talking about these joints. Oh, you talk about these. There might be some people who didn't see these. Hold on, let's switch it up real quick. You know what I mean? Let's just give everybody a little glimpse if they haven't seen these yet. So I don't know if everybody knows, we had a little thing going on in the news recently with Walmart having to take the Pride ice cream and the Juneteenth ice cream off the shelf. But then we did some investigative wigger journalism and we found all these other flavors that they were trying to hide from us. You know what I mean? You got Stalin's Wild and White Cherry. Walmart had to take that off the shelf, but all they were trying to do was raise money for the 6 to 9 million victims. So I don't really see the issue. Of course, you got the Rocky Road to Auschwitz. That was a big hit. But once again, it got taken off the shelf. Walmart had to take these off the shelf. Then they had to take this off the shelf and this off the shelf. And then what came next? Of course, the Spike Lee sponsored Jungle Fever minis. I don't know if you guys, he's got jungle fever. She's got jungle fever minis. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the, to celebrate the LGBTQ, to put it in my butt to pecan, we had the Hiroshima bomb Sunday with Nagasaki nuts. That had to be taken off the shelf. There was a lot of outrage that, saying woke culture has been going too far. For my Irish brothers, we had the famine funfetti to give remembrance to all the people that died in the Great Famine, put on the Irish by the Brits. And then the transformative tricolor. See the little scissors, got the little flag, got the eggplant. There's actually ground up eggplant and foreskins in this recipe. So yeah, that's what my man was talking about right here. My man Roy. Those are the canceled ice creams from Walmart that we covered on the original Wiggers a week or two ago. So yeah, that's where we at with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Nagasaki nuts. I don't know. Word is there's a couple Wiggers that go live every Wednesday at 9:30 on Original Wiggers Comedy Channel that happen to find out those real ice cream flavors. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want to join us on Wednesday for that type of fuckery and just wild shit talk, that's where you go. Yeah, yeah, Mina has jungle fever. Mina had jungle fever at the basketball courts in 98. You know what I mean? Straight up. You know what I mean? Oh, Wigger journalism. You don't know about the Wig. Do you know how hard the Wiggers have to pop out the journalism sometimes to find all these things? It takes some real, when we put the Wigger journalists on the job, it gets real. You know what I mean? It gets real, catch, for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It starts with this, and then look where it goes. You guys seen where it went after that. You know what I mean? But that's the point, right? We're living in life and times right now. Like I say it over and over, and I'll keep saying it. We're living in a goddamn Mel Brooks movie. We're living in a satire universe at this point. You know, it's Fifth Element. We damn near at Fifth Element right now. A lot. I agree to whatever you said a lot about. You know what I mean? And present time, get it right, white boy. Straight up. Still got that jungle fever. Mina still got. Make an announcement. Mina still has jungle fever and is down to get fingered at the basketball courts still to this day. Don't think, oh, it's not 98 no more. Mina's not down to get fingered at the basketball court anymore. No, 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 no. To this day. You know, Deontay Wilder, to this day, to this day, to this day, Mina is willing to get fingered at the basketball court. All right? All right, I got you, Mina. I got you back. We make that. Nagasaki is my second favorite N-word. Stupid as fuck. Straight up, bro. I used to call when I first started dating my my girl, I'm still wearing that. I used to call her titties Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know what I mean? And whenever she used to walk in the room, I used to be boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Straight the fuck up. Damn, we don't damn. There's no basketball courts in Norway. Mina, do we have options? Would you be down to get fingered let's say maybe at I don't know, a bocce ball court, or I don't know, a fucking what was that shit that they throw sometimes? A hatchet throwing court. Would you get fingered by the hatchet bullseye? Let Roy know. He's out in Norway. We don't want him to feel like he's not loved just because he's out in Norway. You know what I mean? So what do we do here, people? You got keep the comment section rocking for me here, man. Ping pong, okay. Ping pong. Oh, I got something for the ping pong, right? You could be the ping pong ball, right? And then there's a guy on each side, white, of course, you know what I mean? Because that's the vibes, you know what I mean? And then you go back and forth, right? And then, like, depending how good they hit you, right? Depending how good they hit you, that depends who wins. You know what I mean? You'd be like, 2-0. 3, you know what I mean? I think that's how we gotta do it. Disc golf. What can we do with disc golf? I don't know if I can think of anything along those lines with disc golf, but maybe they could. Nah, let me stop. No, I'm not gonna go further with that one. You are lucky, Roy. Why, no basketball courts? Why not? Why you hating on basketball courts, grass-fed? What you doing, brother? I've been to Thailand. I know where you're going with this. You stupid as fuck. Dick golf. They call that shit. They call that shit dick golf instead. You know what I mean? They just like they just got a bunch of fucking lady boys running around catching. Let's go. We love Mina. Definitely a great runner-up for sure. Win for the first female president. Hey, and she'd be a black president, bro. I don't know if you know that about Mina. You know what I mean? Mina likes that white meat. You know? Allegedly. Nah, I'm not gonna blow up her spot because maybe she do a thing. I don't want her to miss out on getting double teamed by the Moloney bros. You know what I mean? Because I drop information. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. Yeah. Yep. South Hedge is in Australia. That's my Australian brother right there. I know. Grass fed from IG originally. Grass fed man, right? Not man. Go follow him. See the best plates of food you're ever gonna see in your fucking life. the shit he makes, the shit he goes to the store, goes to the restaurants and eats. It's the only plates of food I ever seen online that didn't make me want to slap people. Like usually when I see plates of food, I want to slap people just for posting that shit. You boring ass fucking weirdos. Oh, by the way, keep an eye out for my barbecue food tomorrow because I'll probably take some pictures. but these plates of food that grass fed be putting online, them shits make you think different. Them shits look like they going through a filter. You know what I mean? But they ain't. They're like the beautiful fucking plates. Oh yeah, aces, bro, aces, straight up aces. I can't even move around on this chair because I'm afraid it's gonna fucking squeal. Nah, she upgraded to my Italian sauce. Make fuck basketball. I got the spicy meatballs, though. I have you screaming for artichokes and manicotti. Fucking stupid, bro. Hey, she's surfing her way to PA right now, bro. Surfing with an open mind and an open box. Oh, man. That's why I love people that we can just fuck around with. That's the most beautiful thing. Never been, but it looks great. Yeah, I never been to Australia either, man. But that's definitely one place that I would like to go before the end of my reign here on planet Girth. You know what I mean? How do you feel about the food showcased in Discord? Yeah, who my man Helen? My man Helen's most of the food I see in Discord. You talk about the white cocks that they were posting the other day. That's what you're talking about. You talk about the fucking they were posting the most unrealistic white penises you've ever seen in your life. You know what I mean? Straight fronting ass fucking white penises. You know what I mean? Come on down anytime, Roy. Mike Greg. Yeah, I'm Norwegian too. I got I got some Norwegian blood as well. I'm just like a white fucking mutt. You name every white colonization fucking country, I got a little bit of that shit floating around with me, ironically. You know what I mean? Grass fed, you already know, brother. Them plates look crazy, bro. You be putting up them 5-star Michelin rating fucking plates. These other motherfuckers be putting up some shit that they should get beat up for fucking making. Shit look like microwave dinners, and they putting that shit up like they slaved over the stove and shit. You already know. You already know what we do around here, Catch. You already know. Post them on IG, Cliff. Hey, you know what? I might have to over time because I'm trying to get the Instagram going more ever since I've been focusing on YouTube again. The past like year, I've been slacking on the Instagram, which is stupid because I have a nice little you know, not a huge following, but I got a little foundational following over there. So and shit like that helps feed the algorithm too. And I would never post my own food for the most part, except maybe tomorrow for some reason. You know what I mean? But yeah, all love, brother and Mina. This is what love is about. We love to fuck around and have a great time. Exactly, bro. That's what it's supposed to be, man. It's what's supposed to be. The fuck? So many miserable people running around out here. Plates of food. I thought they were meals for kids. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, Jesus Christ. But yes, you on point. Oh, HDK. My man Helen, hello there, kiddos. Helen D. Keller from With Apologies. My man be putting the fucking taquitos and you know what I mean? But the most disrespectful shit that Helen does, and Helen, I hope you're watching this right now. The most disrespectful shit that Helen does is he'll put like some shit on a plate, and fuck what it is. I make microwave shit and shit like that all the time, you can probably tell. But he'll put cheese on top that's not melted. How the fuck do you not if you don't completely melt your cheese? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to be your friend. Helen, I think we're ending this friendship right now. Now that I think about it. But talk to me. I think not completely melted cheese is terrible unless it's sometimes like on a burger, if it's not 100% melted with certain things, but not like shredded cheese. Shredded cheese needs to be completely melted, in my opinion. I'm taking a hard stance on this. Yeah, man, they'd be like still like half cold looking strands of shredded cheese on top of taquitos and shit sometimes. I'd be like, Helen, melt that shit, bro. You know what I mean? All right, what else we got here? Let's see. Let's keep the comments going. I'll keep me going for a little while. Ooh, chow. Where is Ooh Chow? Here's Ooh Chow. Ooh, child! You better melt that cheese, HDK. What's wrong with you? How you gonna have some cold shredded cheese on top of your taquitos? Ooh, child, get it together, boy. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wagner is not my last name. That's actually the Molinelli's last name, and my last name is Moloney. So slow your roll, guy. Nah. What else we got? Let's keep going here. What my girl Cash said, we having fun. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, right? It's about having fun out here. There's too many motherfuckers out here not having fun nowadays. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we had to get ooh chow. Ooh chow. I was thinking about like a parody where instead of like saying ooh chow, like and singing it to slow, you'd be like, ooh chow. Ooh chow. And say ridiculous shit in between. You know what I mean? I'll pretend you said yes to that because this comment just worked for that for me. You know what I mean? My name is Roy. Let me see if I Skojeveg. Is that right? Skojeveg. Roy Skojeveg. I said that shit Russian, no kind of, right? Is that how you say it? Skojeveg? Skojeveg. Enunciate it. Like spell it the way I'm supposed to say it. You know what I mean? Thank you. Unmelted cheese is nasty as fuck. You know what I mean? I remember I used to work in when I used to work in delis, making eggs and shit. Like I did like diner cooking, delis in the morning, all that type of shit for a long time. It's actually one of the cook is one of my main jobs I've had in my life. And there's a couple places I worked that they say make the eggs and then at the end put the slice of cheese on that shit, right? Like, put it on and then put the roll and then cut it. And I used to hate that shit. I thought that shit was so goddamn disrespectful, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mina and Red Bull inside them. Red Bull. I thought she likes White Bull. What are we talking about here? Yes. I'm Cliff Focus Molinelli, and that's good old Nicholas Wagner there. You know what I mean? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Nicholas Wagner. Very nice to meet you, my brother. That's good enough. I did okay. Roy Skojeveg. I'm just saying it like the white American way. You know what I mean? I'm sure when you say it, there's probably some like crazy inflection that you'd say it with, Roy. You know what I mean? But I'll take that. If that's good enough, I'll take that shit. Inbox it to me in voice memo. I want to see if I'm even capable of saying that shit. You know what I mean? That's where I'm super white. Like my super whiteness comes in and saying even if it's a white foreign name, that's where the white really kicks in. I cannot like pronounce like names that have like different like inflections from different countries and shit like that. Clifford Molinelli reporting for duty. You know, sipping on straws. Matter of fact, let me get some fucking water for the. Pardon me. If you could see the amount of lights I had on right now, you would understand why I need some guzzles of water out this shit. I got in order to make this shit look good, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 lights on right now. I'm fucking marinating right now. I'm hungry now. Yeah, I ate too goddamn much today. I gotta make sure that I don't eat again today, because then it's like we're doing a barbecue tomorrow, and I know I'm already gonna be fucking pig troughing tomorrow. So okay, that's what's up. Yeah. I was never I was definitely a head cook at a bunch of restaurants. You know what I mean? Never like an official chef. I was probably a sous chef more often than I was a head, but I was a head cook in a lot of like bar and grill type spots, restaurants, things of that nature, but just not like that, you're probably talking, you on that top level. You know what I mean? Cliff is such Italian. Hell no. I don't even know what Cliff is actually. I don't know if that's my Irish or if that's my German. I'm not sure. I missed a comment. What did I miss? What did I miss here? What did I miss, Mina? My bad. I'm sorry, Mina. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to miss it. My man, Last Jedi, you still here rocking? Anybody who's in here, if you're a boxing fan, bring up some boxing shit. We'll talk it. And if you're just a regular person looking to talk some shit, and we'll talk some shit. Cliff was named after what white women accidentally like like the first cliff was named was named after where white bitches fell off of in like the year 850. You know what I mean? You know? Straight the fuck up. I'm actually the third. I'm the third Cliff had this motherfucker in my family. Catch in. Hey, bro, I noticed you upgraded your setup. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I upgrade, man. You know what it is, bro? These things just ended up. It's just lighting, bro. It's all continuing to try to figure out where to put lighting, the balance. Like right now, this cheek is a little darker. There's not quite as much light back here as I would like. You know, ideally, I usually have one more light that would be shining on that a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. Listen, that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm just trying to create the best content I can as far as what I'm saying, what I'm doing, as well as make it look as good as I can. So I appreciate you, man. You know, within my means, it's not like I have thousands of dollars to go out and spend more money on shit. So I got to use what I got. You know, I got my DSLR camera that I've had for a long time, but that shit still gives a nice official picture with all the lighting and everything. Is that your white power? Is what my white power? Throwing white bitches off of cliffs? You know what I mean? I threw a couple white bitches off cliffs in my day. You know what I mean? Off Cliff's dick, off the cliff down the block. You know what I mean? Buried a couple, but we're not gonna talk about that. I want Ryan Garcia to fight Isaac Cruz, the Pitbull. I think Ryan Garcia versus Isaac Cruz is a perfect fight right now because we've already seen that Ryan Garcia, he did not look up to his normal level in his last fight. And we know Cruz is a tough guy, a gritty guy, and he'll push Garcia a little bit. So he'll force Garcia to have to let his hands go even more, let his athleticism show a little more. So yeah, I think that's an interesting fight. And that's a fight that'll show us where Ryan Garcia's mentality is, because his biggest problem so far in the sport of boxing seems to be that his mentality isn't quite there. You know, he's a fucking Instagram model looking pretty ass fucking, Latino, young boy, all the young chicks loving him. And is his head really in boxing? Does he really love boxing the way you need to love boxing to be a superstar? And a fight like that against Isaac Cruz, who's going to go out and throw 50, 60, 70, 80 punches around, that'll really tell you where Ryan Garcia is very quickly. Me and I'm hungry too now. I'm about to start Sunday sauce right now. Hey, start that shit early. Cliff trying to look as white as possible for me. And I stop lying. You stupid. Right. I put on the fucking the camouflage. You know what I mean? I'm a little red right now though. Went to the beach the other day. Not the beach, the pool the other day. Got a little burnt up. They're gonna give Kambosos step aside money. I mean, listen. I think they'll give him his rematch, right? But if Haney can get a fight within 3-4 months, with a Tank or a Tiafimo, or a Lomachencko, maybe they'll give Kambosos a little bit of money just to say, listen, chill for a minute. Let me go take care of this. Then I'll come back to fight you in a rematch, and it'll be even bigger fight because I'm going to have, this other name on my resume then at that point. And then if you beat me, it looks even better on your end too. So I think they'll give him the rematch at some point. If it's contractually written, they're going to have to, most likely, because I don't think Kambosos, I think he's a gritty guy. And even though he didn't put on a good performance tonight, I think he's going to want to get it back regardless. I don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about that. You know what I mean? I wanted Dimitri Bivol to have a rematch with yeah, they will. They will. But I think Canelo fighting Triple G after a loss is one of the best times if you're going to make the trilogy. And a lot of people think that Canelo will probably win this time more decisively. And I kind of lean that direction too, even though I thought Triple G won at least one of the first, if not both of the first two. It's a great time for it. Canelo's coming off a loss, looking a little more vulnerable. You make the Triple G fight. You hope he gets the victory there. And then he takes another 3, 4, 5 months, gets ready for Bivol, and probably fights Bivol in maybe Cinco de Mayo next year or a little earlier because, Canelo likes to stay active. But we have Better Biev versus Joe Smith coming up soon. and that's an interesting light heavyweight matchup. So that's a fun one. And then you got Zerto, Gilberto Ramirez, still looking good since he moved to 175. That's interesting up in that fucking division too. Cruz got that dog in him, 100%. 100%. Pitbull Cruz is a dog. You're going to have to knock him out, or he's going to throw 70 punches around, 50 punches around minimum. So that'll really give us an idea to see where the motherfuck Ryan Garcia is as far as boxing. You know, not just being a super, social media star and all that bullshit. Thoughts on Beterbiev and Joe Smith? Well, it obviously we expect Beterbiev to continue being the buzzsaw that he's been so far in his career. Volume, body snatching, not necessarily one shot punch power, but accumulative beat downs. But Joe Smith got a fucking granite jaw, and he is pound for pound the hardest puncher in the 175 division still, you got to say at this point, especially with Kovalev being gone for so long and Stevenson not, who else at 175 has the one punch knockout power that Joe Smith has. So therefore, any fight Joe Smith is in, he has a chance to win from round 1 to round 12. And Beterbiev isn't as good of a boxer as Dimitri Bivol as far as just precision skills and technical skills. So Joe Smith, he's going to have a chance to land one of those bombs. So we'll see what happens there. You know what I mean? I want Dimitri Bivol to have a rematch with Canelo, and Dimitri Bivol win all titles. Listen, I like Bivol, man. He showed the level of his boxing skill that night. And I knew walking in what Bivol could do. I wasn't sure he was going to be able to do it that decisively against Canelo, but that's exactly what he did. He walked into that ring. He won most of the rounds, 8-4. I think I had it. 9-3 is even feasible, possibly. And he dominated Canelo. And he didn't dominate Canelo with size. He dominated Canelo with boxing skill. He was the more skilled boxer, not the bigger man. He didn't go in there and do what Beterbiev could maybe do, which is bully him. He outboxed him. So hell of a fucking performance. You know what I mean? You're right on that, Kambosos. We'll step aside, bro, and let Loma versus Haney happen, since Loma can actually have a chance at beating. Yeah, 100%. And then Kambosos, he's right back in position to fight for the title again soon. It wasn't a good performance. He got outclassed. Devin Haney showed he's on another level as far as his boxing prowess, which we all kind of thought was the case anyway. But I wanted to see what he did tonight against a guy who's looked good recently and is a volume puncher and used to be a dog, looked like a dog in all his other fights, but we didn't even see the dog tonight. I don't know what the fuck happened with Kambosos tonight, but that shows you how good of a boxer Devin Haney is and the technical prowess that he has to be able to stand right in front of you. He wasn't backing up most of that fight. He was standing right in front of Kambosos for most of the fight and firing off the jab first a lot of the time. So, man, what a fucking performance. Even though it wasn't as eye-catching as you want it to be, not as much power punches as you want to see, but nonetheless, it was a clinical performance by Devin Haney. 28 people in here. If any of y'all not subscribed, please subscribe. Click the like button, all that bullshit. I hate to say it, but sometimes saying it makes people do it. You know what I mean? So, Charlo versus David. So Charlo versus David Benavidez. Whew, that's a hell of a fight. Benavidez looked the best I've ever seen him look against David Lemieux. He was throwing punches that were less wide. He was throwing punches that were coming from better angles, where they didn't lose momentum and they didn't, they were a little tighter. You've seen some of the looping shots, but he wasn't throwing as many of the looping shots. He was boxing more precisely. He was working off the jab better. That version of David Benavidez has a chance to beat Charlo. But what Charlo showed again in, Charlo is the better inside boxer, right? So Benavidez is also a great inside boxer for being such a long guy, and he usually gets pulled into inside boxing matches. So it's going to be interesting. You get a guy who's so tall, so such a long reach, but he also likes to fight on the inside. And Charlo, I think, might have a little bit of an edge on the inside boxing. And just by default, Benavidez would have an advantage on the outside if he utilized his range and he utilized his reach, but he never does. And 9 times out of 10, Benavidez will end up standing in a phone booth with you and just backing up a little, getting the mid range, and then clipping you with those short little uppercuts, those short left hooks, those short right hooks. So interesting fight, no question about it. Yo, Cliff, do you think wait, hold on. Do you think it is Australia has produced so many champions? Shannon Taylor, Costa Zoo, Jeff French, and Kambosos. Only 30 million people ask. I mean, listen, you got to understand, though. It might be only 30 million people ass end of the world, but look at what the culture of Australia is derived from. First of all, it's derived from a prison colony, tough, gritty, scumbags originally, right? But some criminals aren't scumbags, but gritty, that type of shit. And you got the element, the element aspect of Australia as well. The deadly animals, all the outback, all the elements and wildlife and shit like that. So Australia, by default of its genealogy or lineage or whatever you want to say, and its geographical state, you guys produce, different types of humans in Australia per capita. You know what I mean? In the United States, we get a lot of skill. We get a lot of people that, are classically trained and trained by the best trainers and this and that. But as time goes in the United States, shit is getting softer and softer and more bumpers. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. Put your gloves on. Honestly, if I'm going to do shit like that, I got to do it with my phone camera. And I got some shadow boxing videos and shit like that. My man Punch Drunk Boxing, he does that a lot of times, like when he's previewing fights, get on a heavy bag. I would have to get my camera in a different position because I bet you got to see, if I showed you the amount of shit I got around me in this room and how making all this look like this is like putting lipstick on a pig and it just looks good. Yeah, I make it look good enough, but I couldn't even stand. I could stand, but I don't have that much room to stand. And you also, with the lens I use, which is a 50 millimeter camera, my head wouldn't be in frame unless I was like all the way back there, and that wouldn't work out. So yeah, they got skill running. Yeah, exactly. You ain't fucking lying though. It's not necessarily like the, I know you're saying a joke away, but it's not necessarily like the running from the spiders, but it is like the living alongside all that type of shit, that Australians have to live through, and then mix that with the fact that it, derives from a goddamn prison colony. Man, you'll produce different kinds of people, bro. You'll really do. You'll produce different kinds of people out there in Australia, brother. Now, let me see if there's anything random I could look at or pull up or some shit. If you'll keep the comment section popping with me, I'll stay on for a little while. If things start drying up and I don't find nothing interesting to put on, I'll probably end up hopping off in a little, unless y'all keep me engaged through the comment section. Because like I said, I got barbecue action tomorrow. I got a barbecue all day. Got to chill with my son. It's his birthday, so I actually got to wake up early as well to do a test run of the podcast with my man Still Vinsane. Keep up. That's Keep Up Pod on Instagram and Keep Up Pod on Twitter. I'm going to start producing his podcast, and I'm also going to be doing some social media management for him. And we're doing a little test run tomorrow. So hold on. Right now, the Wi-Fi is going out, so the image is looking terrible. So we'll put we'll put this on the screen right now, because for some reason it doesn't make the images look grainy, but when the internet is acting up, it does make the camera look grainy. Let's see if it's all right. It just reset, so we're good. It just kind of reset. Hey, brother, I know you are OG New Yorker and stay in PA, but what are your big three in sports? NFL, MLB, and basketball? I'm from the West Coast, Los Angeles. Mine are the Dodgers, Lakers, and the Raiders. So NFL, I'm actually a Buffalo Bills fan. because when I was a young kid, I realized they were the only team that actually played on New York soil. You know, I'm like the Giants play in Jersey, the Jets play in Jersey. That's some bullshit. So I've been a Bills fan since like '88. Suffered, you know, when I was super young. I mean, I was like a baby. And then suffered through their 4 Super Bowl losses in a row as a very, very young kid. And as far as baseball, Yankees, and I was a Yankees fan before the Yankees even got good in the 90s. And basketball, Knicks. So yeah. So you see, I got a lot of PTSD related to the big 3, as you say, sports wise. You know what I mean? The Bills, still one of the best franchises in history in the 90s, but they didn't get a ring. The Knicks, they've been sucking for decades. And the Yankees, but plenty to celebrate there though. But yeah, okay. I like the Raiders low key. You always got to show love to the Raiders. They're one of those teams that everybody kind of likes a little bit. Have a good birthday to your son. God bless him and party time. Last Jedi. Good night, my brother. And thank you. I appreciate you. Little man will appreciate the vibes in the universe. You know what I mean? We had a place here called Fred Brophy's Boxing Tent. Fred would tour around with wait, what does that say? Fred would tour around with some up and comers. Anyone could step in the ring. I know people who fought there unsanctioned 19. Oh, that's crazy. So you're saying like it was unsanctioned gloves or bare knuckle, and headgear or no headgear? That's the question I have on that angle. Headgear or no headgear, and I assume gloves, right? I mean, wait, hold on. What I miss from? Yeah, oh yeah, the spiders comment. Yeah, yeah. Straight up. I mean, it's funny as fuck. Happy birthday to little big man. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. All right, listen. I think I'm gonna get off. You don't know, now there's 25 people here. You know how bad it pains me to end the session when there's 25 people watching, when sometimes you do a session and there's like 5 people watching. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll give it another couple minutes, but you got to keep the comment section going. You keep the comment section going. I'll stay live for a few more minutes. If I see it drop just a little bit more, I'm a boogie for now. You know? Yes, could be a Mets fan. Yeah. The Mets, my family was Mets fans growing up, 86 and all that. Like, I remember being like, what, like 3, or I was young as fuck. You know what I mean? Because I'm 35 a bunch of times. You know what I mean? We don't say ages up on here. We don't say ages up in here. Up in here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll be up for a little while because I agreed to do the floors tonight. So I got to do the floors tonight before I go to sleep. So I'll throw the headphones in. Matter of fact, let me charge the headphones in a minute. And then we could chop it up a little bit while I take care of some business with that. Watch that clip. What clip? What clip am I watching? Mina, talk to me. Tell me what clip you're talking about. Hold on. What clip? What clip? What clip? Gloves, no. Yeah, that's what I figured. All right. Yeah, I figured that. I figured gloves, no headgear. Before I go watch that clip, Mina, if you tell me what clip, I will absolutely watch it. Put me on to what clip you are talking about, and I will absolutely put that motherfucker on. Loyal to the soil, but yeah, I'm all New York, all New York. And even though I'm a Yankee fan, the Mets are my second favorite team. You know what I mean? Because I don't do that. Like, I hate the Mets because I love the Yankees bullshit. Scroll up. Where is there scroll up. I'm scrolling up. I'm looking for a link. I don't see a link anywhere. Where is there a link? I'm looking, Mina. I don't see no links anywhere. Let me see. Let me see if I go on my actual YouTube, and maybe I'll see it there. Hold on. Let me go into the live. Make sure to let me see. Turn off the volume on that bitch, so I know I'm good. And let's see if we can find this link that you're talking about. You see, scroll up. What we got? Do you see grass fed? Do you see a link in the comment section? If you do, can you please redrop the link, because I'll be able to click it if you drop it. Why don't I see it anywhere? You got to read. Mina, hold on. Mina, at least for the moment, I just got to know you. So I would like to think I can make you a moderator permanently, but I'm a little scared. Ah, it's blocked. Ah, shit. What is it on? Is the link Mina, let me ask you, is the link a YouTube video link, or is it like a website, or what are we looking at, so I know, so I can at least try to find it? If not, put it in the Discord and I'll check it out when I get off if I can't find it. Do the floors, being a Mets fan, it damn sure is. You ain't lying about that. Being a Mets fan is fucking rough business, bro. That shit is rough business. Porn clip. Oh, she's trying to show me. You trying to show me the 98 finger blast? That's what you trying to do? Hold on. Maybe it's blocking. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know what the link is for. I'll post it in the Discord. All right, let me see. Let me see. Where's my phone? Let me see what it is, and then we'll see if we'll be able to peep it out real quick before we boogie. And then I'll hit then I'll hit the boogie train right after that. Mina, hit me up on Facebook. I want to marry you till the positive part. You stupid, bro. Let's see what we got. Posted in Discord. All right, I seen that. It's a white video. It's a something video. I can't see the emojis real good when I'm live on here because I don't have it. I have it like zoomed out because I'm doing like the producing shit. So I can't really see that, but trolling down the street. Yes, that is my girl Mina right now. Copy link. Let me put that in notes, and then I'll be able to share it from there. All right. Now I just got to log back into notes real quick. Oh, no, I'm still logged into notes. That's good. So then it should be right there. Let's see what we got cooking here. All right? Let's see if we're still logged in. I have a feeling that's one of the bad things about Apple though. All right, good. Now it's letting me open it, so that's good. All right, hold on. All right, we got it open. Just got to give me a minute for my computer to catch up. I haven't been using it for anything like this, so it's taking an extra couple seconds here. Spider can meet me at the... All right, what's this? Hold on. Let's see what my girl Mina shot me right here. Share screen. Make sure you guys let me know if I play this video right now and you don't hear any audio. Let me know, please. Because I have it set up a certain way, and I want to make sure that you guys can hear. All right, so I'm going to play this right now. I'm going to turn it down once it starts because of the ad, but can you hear it?
Look what Tucson has, and what RAV4 doesn't.
We got sound?
Hyundai Tucson
we got sound.
Wins every time.
And now we got video. Let's see what we got here. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's that Australia shit. That is definitely that Australia shit. God damn, can you imagine? Imagine walking in your car and that shit just got your fucking car hostage.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
No, that Spider big as hell. Hold on for a second, Mr. Spider. What the... Nigga, that's your car now. You can have that.
Yeah,
I didn't even know y'all like driving like that.
Up.
I didn't know this was y'all form of transportation. I'm getting...
Look at this shit. My God. My God. I bet you grass-fed, he just got turned on. He seen that shit. His Australian ass seen that spider. He thought the spider had a fat ass or some shit. That's what Australians think when they see big ass spiders like that. They don't even get scared. You know what I mean? Oh, look, see? He's like, yup. He's like, I fucked me a couple big ass spiders. Be honest, South Hedge. Have you ever hit a spider from the back? That's what I want to know. Have you ever hit a spider from the back, motherfucker? This turned into a whole thing. Sorry. Nah, you won't. All right. Nah, don't say sorry. We about to wrap it up anyway, and that shit's funny as fuck. I'm gonna play a little more of it in a second. You know what I mean? Yeah. My man, my man Grassfed did some spider fucking. All right, let's see what this brother got to say about it again, and then we'll take a look at it again. We'll give him a little shine with his jokes real quick. God damn, no. That's crazy, man. What do you do though? Like that's what I do want to know though. If you walk in your car and you see that shit, what's the move? Right? You burn the car. Burn the fucking car. Bro, that shit is legit. Legit. 3 fists big. At least 2. Maybe 3 fists if you combine them all. Look at the legs on that shit. My God, bro. Yeah, that's next level shit right there. That is next level shit right there. God damn. But the other question is, like, how long your car been sitting there too, right? Isn't that like a valid question about this too? Yo, Caesar, appreciate you, my brother. Hope to see you Wednesday. If not, Friday. If not, see you back here Saturday. I know you'll be here for the boxing shit. Imagine being a boxer from a, yeah. Imagine that fucking, like, how long did you leave your car sitting there? That's my question. Like, in order for your car to be, look at the webs. Like, how long was your whip sitting there, or is that just a big ass spider put in that work overnight, right? You leave that shit overnight, park your car, you come out the next day, and that shit is sitting there like that. Jesus, man. Might be a huntsman spider. So, all right. And that's the wild shit about Australia, too, is like there's shit that looks scary as fuck from Australia, and it's not aggressive, won't hurt you, but that shit right there alone is enough, man. Straight up, Mike. Jesus. Don't validate the carjacking. Fucking stupid. Shit, I gave that car to my ex free as a gift. Told me, there you go. You want to show you? I say, yeah. Straight the fuck up. Oh, man. Nah, Mina's dope, man. Mina popped in. Mina, better not be no goddamn Black James Bondress out here, though. You know what I mean? She came in RDA. She's like, all right, listen, you bitches act stupid, talk you crazy shit. I'm going to hang out with these white boys for a little while. You know what I mean? Nah, I know you good money, Mina. All right, let's see. Let's see if we get another shot or two of this shit. Let's jump forward a little.
Nigga, I don't even want the car no more. I'm going to walk home. There should be a half bag of barbecue chips and a Kroger's Plus card in the cup holder. You use that, you get 10% off of gas. Show shit now. You could tell this spider really is territorial. This spider shot web all over the stick shift, which means you're not taking that motherfucker out of park. You're just going to have to live with that car staying where it is until he finds somebody to drive it off. Nigga, you reach your hand through that window.
All right, little Nas X. You know what I mean? Step of joke game a little bit, my guy. But you know what I mean? We gave him his burn, though. But yo, that shit is wild as fuck, man. No, we seen that. If I left my car window down, I'd have a bunch of spiders in my Mini. I live in the woods. Yeah, I live in a very secluded kind of area too. I was like in a town, but like that's also like in the woods. You know what I mean? Like a lot of PA towns like that. Hell yeah. Now you're right though. It doesn't take long. Like for us, it would be more based on like a whole bunch of spiders putting in work to make something like that happen quick. But I guess if you have a spider that fucking size, right? That shit can do that shit in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? You get some shit that's that big, I guess that motherfucker could just put in work overnight real quick. I mean, Jesus, man. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. Maybe in pictures, but not in a video where that shit's actually chilling in somebody's goddamn car like that. Yeah, that's a good point. If you got a spider that big, it don't take long to just bust some spider nuts all over the fucking dash real quick. We have snakes that could kill you fast. Then bro. Yeah, snakes that'll kill you just a little bit of venom from them motherfuckers out in Australia and you gone quick. And crocodiles. And crocodiles are a lot more aggressive than alligators, correct? And I know you know all that shit, grass-fed. I'd park that car by the Morgan's house. Yeah, straight up. There's a lot of people that would pick to park that car near. That's 100%. You know what I mean? No doubt, but fuck, that window had to be down. Nah, but she's right. I think I'm with Mina now. I thought that originally, but think about the size of that spider, right? How fucking long would it take for that spider just to sit there? He got 10 hours, bro. You could probably make that shit happen overnight quick. I got a wasp flying in when I was driving, almost crashed. Hate those. Yeah, that shit's fuck. What's the wildlife out there in Norway, bro? Like, what's your average temperature? Is it Norway's a little colder, right? As far as average weather, if I remember correctly. We have so much in common, straight up. You ain't lying. Probably from a similar era too, You talk about getting finger blasted in 98, we're probably right in that same Same pocket too, you know? All right, so listen. Oh, you talking about Nick. Oh shit, my bad. I forgot you and Nick were getting married today. You know what I mean? I forgot. My bad, my bad. Listen, man. Trying to cock block, you know what I mean? Ain't trying to cock block, you know what I mean? Do your thing. You want the twin gangbang. You want that those twin cannons, you know, that twin brajol. You know what I mean? You want them twin plumber's handles. You know what I mean? That twin shock from the electricians. I ain't knocking it. You do what you gotta do, Mina. All right, so listen. I'm gonna wrap it up. I did 2 hours. I wasn't even gonna do 2 minutes. So this all helps me get a little closer. We're trying to get monetized soon. Need a couple hundred more subscribers, some watch time. So anybody, if you're not subscribed, please click subscribe. Try to tune in when you can. Like I said, it's Wednesdays between 9:30 and 9:45. We go live here, but the main channel for that is Original Wiggers Comedy. That's every Wednesday. That's satire, improv, just comedy, fuck around, saying crazy shit, blah, blah, blah. Then we got Fridays at midnight with my man Regis, a little more social commentary, mixed with a little comedy. And then we got Saturdays, which is the fight sports. But obviously it turns into shit like this too. You know what I mean? You stupid as fuck. You fucking stupid as fuck. Oh, you did mean me. Oh, you did mean me. All right. I'm back in the game, Nick. I'm back in the game. Step aside, you fucking meatball. Hey, do me a favor, Nick. Step to the fucking left, you fucking meatball. Okay? You fucking kidding me? Get to the left, all right? Or step to the right. Bottom line, get out my fucking way, okay? All right. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we in the same pocket. We in the same pocket. You know what I mean? I got some years on you. I got a few on you. You know what I mean? Nick and Mike, you're not allowed to say. But my when someone asks my age, Mina, I tell them I'm 35 a bunch of times. You know what I mean? That's my age. 35 a bunch of times. You know? It can be like 30 plus Celsius in summer, minus 30 in winters. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't know what the fuck that means, and I ain't making conversions right now with your fucking metric ass, Roy. You know what I mean? But all I know is minus 30 got to be cold. And 30 Celsius, what is that? Like 60, 70, right? I'm talking shit, but I'm pretty sure. Salties, saltwater crocodiles can swim in both fresh and salt water. They are killing machines. Love eating dogs. They spotted one swimming to Papua New Guinea. Fucking wow. Yeah, I know crocodiles are a lot more aggressive naturally than alligators. I have heard that over the years, but I know you. This motherfucker calling them salties and shit. Motherfucker knows crocodile nicknames and shit. Fuck out of here, bro. This motherfucker probably running around putting tags on crocodiles. Oh, that's Johnny. Fuck. You know what I mean? I'm walking here. He's stupid as fuck. Hey, I'm fucking walking here. Get out of my way, eh? Always love Mina. You good people. I love it. Me neither. What was me neither? Let me see. Roy. Oh, you don't know to convert. And technically, I'm talking shit like you're the asshole for being metric, but who the fuck uses what we use, right? The United States and maybe one or two other countries. The whole world uses metric for the most part. So we the assholes. Easy, pal. You don't even know what you are. Corned beef and cabbage eating motherfucker. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Like, the only two things I sound to most people is either hood or Italian. And yeah, I'm hood, but I'm white and I ain't Italian. So that's that New York shit, baby. Celsius, the fuck, yeah. My man Roy's out in Norway. You know, we worldwide wiggers, you know what I'm saying? Australia, Norway, you know what I mean? We're all over the place with it, but all right. I'm actually gonna leave now. All right? Because I got shit to do, and I don't want to get verbally or emotionally abused. So I'm gonna break out. Always love, you already know. And you know the jokes gotta flow. That's what we do. If you're not abusing me and we're friends, then are we really friends? I think not. But I'm gonna break out for now. Please, everybody, join me and Uncle Dust on Wednesday. And always remember,
don't be a cunt, don't be a cunt. Hey, don't be a cunt.
Hope to see you guys Wednesday. If not, see you guys Friday. If not, see you guys Saturday. And even if I don't see you anytime soon, I appreciate you popping in tonight. Much love, everybody. Have a good rest of your weekend. Peace, blessings, all that good shit. Keep the drama away from me so I don't got to